Good morning, everyone. This is Hoikia, and today I will be doing the daily update on BTC along with few walls that I'm looking at. So yesterday we were going up. Some levels came up here. That is the NPOC, the daily naked point of control, and the daily level of resistance, along with our order block, which I mentioned in the group, and Ellen also mentioned in the daily update yesterday. So we went up. We got rejected here, fall right through every level of supports, like this value area high of this whole overall range and this anchored view that we took from the bottom. None of these held, but we dropped and then we reached this weekly open area and the daily support level, which was untapped. Got tapped yesterday, and we also had quite other few levels of confluences here, like this Fibonacci fan, which was the 0.75 level. Also, this value area low of this overall range. So we went down here, and from here we bounced. Now we were testing this value area, previous weekly value area high, and for now we have failed to go above here. For now, this previous point of control is like giving some kind of support, but if we fail to hold this, then there are other levels that are coming below this area. So like this fib pocket area, which is also in confluence with another fib pocket area of here, and also we have some other daily levels, and if we like lose this area, then this overall range should be like this low. If we lose this, then there are other levels coming below. I mentioned these levels that are coming below. So if we lose this, then we are coming down below. For now, we are completely range bound between this range. So if we go up above this previous weekly value area high level, then as Blackfield has mentioned in the group, that there is a potential for CCB setup or 80-20 setup, which for which we'll have to reclaim this value area low. So if we reclaim this, then there are potential for to go up from here. That's all for BTC from my side. I will explain some halts from here. So Chesme did pretty well. I mentioned Chesme in the group, like when this was the monthly level, when it was at monthly approaching this monthly area, I like gave a heads up to look on Chesme, and we came and bounced, and then tested this 0.02 area and rejected from there, and then again we went down, and there was also a daily level at here. So this was also an order block. So quite a confluence, a lot of confluences were here. So this is why I tell everyone to don't miss Chesme. It did quite well. It formed kind of a double bottom. So not we don't exactly double bottom, but it came below and took out this low here, the local low, and it went quite high. Let me check how much. I don't even know. I'm still holding the spot backs. I did to profit on the futures, but I'm still holding Chesme on my spot backs. So it went up 66%. From here, I think I would look to re-enter on it again. But if you want, I would look around 250, 0.0215 or 0.021 area to enter. And Xiyal also I gave heads ups to everyone when it was here. So from here, the initial bounce it went around 25%, and then it came up and down and took up these lows, and actually does this monthly naked point of control and weekly naked point of control. And from here, we actually went around 34%. It's in a good area to re-enter, but again, all actually depends a lot on other factors, external factors, on like BTC and BTC dominance and each BTC chart. Well, like if you don't keep eyes on these things, then like it's likely to like you would get wrecked on this. So beware of this stuff. Other ones that I'm like looking next to enter are is Sushi. Yeah, Sushi I gave the setup in the group, and yeah, like I told you all, like my plan is still the same, that this monthly and this full range value area high has to be reclaimed first. Then it's quite bullish for us to form a long-term uptrend. But also I give to keep an eye on these lower areas from which like we could take along. So I didn't took a long, but I did have few orders placed on this daily level area. So this one got filled, And again, this was this daily area, just like most altcoins and even Bitcoins, this lows got taken out and it went right through. So if you actually took, I mentioned these levels, so daily, audience failure area high, weekly. This weekly didn't get that, but if you took a long here, then like you are in a comfortable position. So like even if this monthly sushi fails to like reclaim this monthly, you are still in good profits. Book some profit here and let the rest of it run. But I only have spot back, so I'm not selling here. So yeah, for now, this monthly and full range failure highs. And then Atom, my plan I shared in the group. So yesterday I told this yellow circle area is where I will be looking for Atom for a long. Why I'm looking here? Because there is an untapped daily level here, as well as, sorry, this chart is again kind of messy. So we also have this fib channel, long-term fib channel. This level is 0.886 level. So this is in confluence with this fib level, which is 786, as well as this fib fan. So this fib fan is this 0.66 level. So there are quite a lot of confluences here. So all this combined can give a bounce here. It's not for sure. Like, as I said, always say that like there are external factors that on which also depends like where it will go. So if BTC keeps dumping or like DC dominance keep pumping, then like nothing holds in case of alts, no matter how much strong the levels are. Keep that in mind. This was the Atom BTC pair. So when it comes to Atom USDT pair, for this is still in like going sideways in long term range. It has been going sideways. So for now, we are close to this low of this range. So it can come down here, and this is also a fib pocket area along with some levels, daily levels, weekly levels, and so it could come down here. And if it coincides with the levels of BTC pair that I mentioned, if it does, then it's like quite a good confluence for long on BTC. So this, it also has an order block, but it has already been tapped, so it won't have much significance, but still this area is quite good. However, if we lose this range, then it's going to go low. So if it goes lower, then this is like this. By the way, this is again 0.66 feedback, and if it loses, then there are third levels coming down here. Atom went up quite fast here, so if it loses this range, then it can fall down quite fast. So maybe it can come down here and like grabs this liquidity here and then goes up. Maybe that's a possibility. But if it loses this range, it's quite a possibility that it will straight come down to straight and like bounce from these lower areas and 11 and for now this area is what we need to focus. If we lose, these are the areas. This is the where we need to look. But also there is this old range levels. It falls old range value area low, which this daily also is worst level. So the levels that I have here, which are like of small thickness, these are actually worst levels. Means these have been tapped before, but the levels that have been are of greater thickness, those are untapped. So untapped levels are of greater significance than the ones that has been tapped. ADA, yesterday as I mentioned in the group, I gave the ADA BTC chart, so it went down and bounced from this monthly level and whole range value area. The Blackfeet also mentioned in the Telegram channel. From here, this is quite a good level for AWTC, but we can get accumulation here, so it can go sideways and like from a spring here and then go up. So this is what we'll be looking. And in case of ADA USDT chart, again, Blackfeet mentioned ADA USDT is like not looking that strong. It's kind of looking weak. So after that, I'm looking at ENS that has been on a downtrend for a long time. This is for now is range bound, but I'll be looking is for it to reclaim this monthly area and go up. So there are a few other things, and yeah, there is this fib channel. Keep an eye. And so yeah, this I also had a fib expansion level here. So if this range is like lost, we can see a wick down and form a spring here from a kind of a wick of accumulation and go up. That's a possibility, but for now this range is but it's currently range bound. So for now, I will be looking for this POC and this monthly zone, which is like giving some resistance. I want to see it reclaim and then go on. In case of ENS BTC, this one it is also in a good area. So this is like fifth extension level. So this one is like this fifth pocket level area. It is currently holding, like it went down for quite a long time. So it is currently accumulating in this fifth pocket area. So here is a monthly level which it is holding. So for now, if it keeps accumulating above here and goes up, there's quite a possibility that ENS USDT pair also will see an uptrend. But for ENS, that's why actually I'm looking on keeping an eye on ENS, BTC and both USDT pairs. So like, both are looking quite good. But for USDT pair, if this gets weakened, then we can see quite a good uptrend on this. Next, I'm looking at RSR. Yeah, again, I want to see this monthly reclaim and to go up for uptrend, long-term uptrend. And a USDT pair still accumulating, but still again, for now, it is actually holding this daily level along with a local fib pocket. But again, I want to see it reclaim this monthly level. It has a possibility to go up, but BTC for BTC pair also decides to reclaim. Next is CHR. Again, this is also the same scenario. This monthly has to be reclaimed and for it to go up. And in BTC pair, it has already been holding. It's quite good area for it to accumulate. But USDT pair, the monthly has to reclaim. This is again, sorry. This is same scenario. The monthly is like holding and in BTC pair, but in USDT pair, the monthly has to be reclaimed to go up. Same with Litecoin. Sorry, not Litecoin. This is Lit. It's a different coin. It has been in a long-term downtrend. So these coins, all of these coins have quite similar scenario. Like these are in monthly areas, so or near monthly or below monthly. So this, if this gets reclaimed, then it has quite a possibility to go up. But like, all of these things depends on external factors like where BTC is going and BTC dominance and Ethereum, Bitcoin's trend. What those things are doing. All of those stuff depends on this. So these are the things I have in mind. So you keep eye on these things. So like if Bitcoin is like going sideways or like going up, then it's quite a possibility that all of this stuff will go up. That's it for me today, and hope you enjoyed the video. Put a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.